Let's get back to our top stories now. In fact, to a story that has been among the top stories for weeks, the conflict in the Middle East. My next guest has been a reporter on the ground throughout the region, Ann Bernard. She is currently the Beirut bureau chief for the New York Times, and she joins me from there this morning. You and I used to be colleagues at the New York Times. We both know sometimes the story on the ground is very different from the story that gets reported from thousands of miles away. So when you were in Gaza, what were the biggest misconceptions you were seeing about what was going on there in the coverage from thousands of miles away?
The most strange thing to me was the way that the coverage itself was discussed. There seemed to be an impression that people in Gaza were reporting civilian casualties because somehow Hamas was making us do that, or that's what Hamas wanted us to do. You know, covering civilian casualties is at the core of what we do as journalists, particularly not just casualties, but covering the impact of war on ordinary people. And that's part of our mission, and we do that consistently on all sides in all conflicts that we cover around the world to the extent that it's physically possible. You were the Baghdad bureau chief for the Boston Globe between 2003 and 2005. There have been questions lately about whether there was an American intelligence failure to not collectively see the rise of ISIS, the spread of ISIS in Syria and into Iraq. Do you feel that there was a media failure as well, or is that an unfair critique? I think the surprise was that it had the capability and the desire to push so far into Iraq so quickly. That, of course, was aided by people on the ground in Iraq making what Syrians call the same mistake that they made. You know, locals who thought maybe these guys can help us get rid of a government we don't like, but are likely to find in the end that they want to get rid of this group and may not be able to. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this feels like a singularly difficult, almost impossible story to be covering. Have you ever covered anything like it? No, I have to say, covering Syria and all of the ripple effects of Syria around the region is by far the most challenging thing I've had to do as a journalist, because you have access problems both on the side of the Syrian government and in the insurgent-held areas, and you have an incredibly complex array of ripple effects throughout the region, and you just can't be in all these countries at once. I hate to end on a down note, but your colleague at the Washington Post, well, your counterpart at the Washington Post, the Beirut bureau chief there, Liz Sly, wrote this on Twitter this week. Let me put it on screen because to me it really caught my eye. She said, "I don't think there is anyone in the Middle East right now who is not A, scared to death, B, massively confused, and C, utterly depressed." Do you share those three feelings? I share them, and more importantly, the people who live here share them. I mean, I live here, but I always can leave. The issue is people who have dedicated their lives to trying to build a life in their country here are feeling, as they look around the region, that there really isn't a place that looks completely safe or stable or with a clear path to the future. So I think, unfortunately, Liz is hitting the nail on the head there. I retweeted her. So, yes, I'm afraid it's true. Ann Bernard of the New York Times, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Brian.